Hey guys, I've decided I'm going to do a new feature on the channel, and some of you may not be too happy about this, some of you will be, but I'll explain that as we go along. Meantime, here's another area of my Minecraft world, and I'm doing the voice narration since you guys have requested that I do that instead of the music, although I'm sure some of you enjoyed the music as well. This here is a highway tunnel that I built. This is actually the first building project I took on. I just had, the video I did of this was of such poor quality initially that I didn't use it. So I'm showing you now. I had a couple doorways set up in here before because I was having troubles with monsters spawning due to my torches not being close enough together, but I've fixed that up since. This is something new I've added, and it is the way to my return portal from the Nether. Yes, I've been to the Nether and I've worked a little bit there, but my portal does not bring me back home. It instead brings me to a different portal in a cave, and I'm currently building the highway out that way to get it over there. And I guess I could show you that. It's not even, I'd say it's only about a third of the way there so far, maybe halfway, but it's coming along. And it ran into this natural cave formation right here, which is actually a base, the second base I ever set up right here. And then I lost and could not find. And the reason was it was just in a valley I never walked through ever. And I guess I could go outside. Hopefully there's no creepers waiting to destroy me. But you know, that's usually how these things work. See, here's the tunnel right here. And the way to go back home, holy goodness, stop chopping on me, game. That's not so nice. The way back home is over there. I hear footsteps. Hopefully it's just animals. That's the only way to hear a creeper. If you guys don't know much about this game, a creeper is a walking green thing that makes no sound until it gets behind you and goes sss, and then destroys you by exploding. It is not a very nice monster. A lot of people find them unfair. They're actually not that bad. But anyway, so this is where my tunnel's at the moment. Oh, I hear a zombie. Interesting. I'm sure I could go hunt him down if I wanted to. But let's get back over here into my tunnel, and I'll continue the tour. So, talking about this new feature, which is just basically going to be on Mondays, instead of the regular talk-through I've got going, I'm just going to do a Minecraft video. So I'm going to do Minecraft Mondays. Now, this is more or less to just take some of the recording strain off me, because recording one of these is easy. It doesn't take a lot of planning. It's just me showing off what I've been working on. And I may not have one every single Monday. If I don't have one on that Monday, well, then I'll just put up a normal video as best I can. But the strain I'm referring to is that I'm a busy man. It's hard to record stuff right now. And the fact that I've been able to get a half-decent recording schedule back is pretty nice. Castle Underground Entrance. Oh, yes, I haven't been over in the castle in forever. Again, I hope nothing bad's waiting for me. Just as I got over here, I found this cave, so it worked out pretty well. So I have the castle, which was my first, I'd say, big with, second big building project, when really it was not another big building project. Oh, don't start that. Yeah, you can definitely tell this was built when I still didn't know a lot about the game. Whoa, Dele. Gonna get hurt here. But anyway, it's just a very simple square castle, too high on the outside. And it's just ringed around the top. And this is some stairs I added later, which goes down into this cave, which I've already cleaned out pretty sufficiently around here, so I feel pretty safe leaving the entrance open. I don't think I'm going to see monsters come and get me. Yeah, there's not much to the castle. It's been so long, you can tell because my furnaces aren't even placed the right way. I don't even have glass in the windows here. That's just pretty lazy. But I don't spend any time over here anymore. This was going to be like my new big base, but as soon as I finished building the outside of it, I just kind of got bored with it because I realized that I didn't really like it, didn't like the location. So I moved on to other areas, which is, the harbor mainly, and my main base, which I worked on a whole lot to fix it up. And over here is, I believe, the auxiliary entrance to the castle auxiliary entrance, because in here, down here, we have more of the same cave system. It's a massive cave system. It actually didn't have a ton of resources, but it did okay. What do we got over here? Absolutely nothing. I left nothing over here. That is pretty depressing, I gotta tell you. Normally, if I go to a place I can check it, I'm going to go, oh, that's where that is. That's where I threw that, because I've got a lot of little places thrown all over the place with treasure chests sitting in them. And this is just more of the highway I was building. I got to about here, and I actually have not finished this area yet by putting one over to this entrance, but I intend to. And this is just another mining area I just started on, and I just built a very basic wall around it so I could I can work on stuff. And down here, I don't really have a any sort of setup way down, so I got a billy goat jump my way up and down it. But there's a nice little cave system down there. But every time I go down there, it's just filled with skeletons, and they are my least favorite enemy in this game because they can shoot. And that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all. The hell? I don't think I've even looked at this before. Huh. Look at that. Just a plain old area in the open. Weird. But yeah, you know, if I don't have anything to show you specifically that I've been building, then what I might do instead is, you know, I'll go on an adventure or something. Or I'll, you know, I'll go adventuring, or I'll go to the Nether, or I'll do something. You know, it's always easy to find something to do in Minecraft. You just got to be smart about it. Oh, look at that. Actually, that is where my return portal is from the Nether. So, I guess I can show you that while I'm over here, too. Just got to be careful, because this area seems to always be crawling with creepers when I get over here. Why, I don't know. I guess they like the fire I've set up over here. And I think I cut that thing into the wall, otherwise I guess that's Herobrine. Haha! And that's not Herobrine, Herobrine. Anyway, there's some Nether stone, or is it red mossy, or red cobblestone. Anyway, I put that there as an easy place to mark it, so I know this is the way to the Nether. And this is where I arrive from the Nether. Down in here. And there is my nasty little portal that makes horrible noises and scares me all the time. Meanwhile, this cave system in here looks pretty nice. I got a ton of iron out of here, and there's coal across the way, as you can see. I'm still working on... Like, I walled this off because when I arrived, it was pitch dark. So I torched as much of it as I could, which is up this way. And then I walled off a couple areas, walled a couple areas, and walled a couple areas here after I killed all the enemies. And I've just recently started going across the top now and starting that branch. But there's a lot of area I still have to work on. And still tons of resources to look into. So at least, you know, the faulty... Nether portal worked out for me. Anyway, let me know what you think about the idea of the Minecraft Mondays. I know some of you are not big on Minecraft, some of you are. I'm just looking to do something different because, you know, I'm always looking to try something. Just give everything, you know, a try and just expand what I do in the channel, you know, because if you don't try to grow it all, you go stagnant. When you go stagnant, the joy goes out of things. And I want to keep doing this because I really enjoy what I do. At the same time, I just want to get better. So let me know. Anyway, later.